Hello and welcome new students and new families. My name is Brian Doak. I'm the Vice President for George Fox Digital, and I'm a professor at George Fox University since 2011. At George Fox University, our general education programming is really important to us. It's called the Cornerstone, that's our nickname for it. It's a sequence of 12 courses that all of our students take, or they transfer in an equivalent. We don't have online options for most courses at George Fox University, but we do offer students the option to take these general education courses, the Cornerstone, online or in person. It's the same course content, same great professors, same faith integration. And it is an option. Depending on your schedule needs, students could choose to take all of their GE in person, no problem in many cases. Our GFU motto is be known, right? But being known at George Fox University also means that we want to know you in terms of your schedules, your athletics commitments, your learning style, your need to graduate on a particular timetable, your need to take a particular course now and not next semester, right? So it's about the flexibility you desire as much as anything else. We work just as hard to make the digital format great as we do to make in-person great. They're different, but we're working on both. So we feel really good about the system that we have. In general, students like it and are taking advantage of it. We've been doing it for years now. But there are 4 crucial things I do want you to know. First, the online option for Cornerstone GE occurs in 8-week sessions within each traditional semester, fall and spring. And then we offer a single 8-week online session in the summer as well. The traditional semester lasts 16 weeks in fall and spring, but the online courses run within those traditional semesters, back-to-back 8-week sessions, right? So it works a little bit differently, so you have to kind of navigate that. We hope it offers a lot of flexibility for our students though, as it offers 5 chances throughout the academic year to take these 8-week GFD Cornerstone throughout the year. You could take it fall session 1, fall session 2, spring session 1, spring session 2, or summer in the 8-week format. These courses online in the 8-week format, when compared to the 16-week in person, have the same credit value, same learning outcomes, same block tuition and finances for you, same grade organization and production value. As I said, traditional courses occur in 16-week blocks, but the online versions are a little accelerated, and they occur in these 8-week sessions, back-to-back in the fall and the spring, and a single 8-week session in the summer. So like, for example, in the fall, if you were to take these 8-week online versions, session 1 would start on the first day of school, but it would end halfway through the semester in mid-October, around midterm time. Then for those who are taking a second session course, that begins in mid-October and ends at the normal final exam time. And then same thing in the spring, back-to-back. The courses are a little accelerated to fit this 8-week format, so you have to be ready for that, though they are only half as long. They only last for half the semester, so kind of like pros and cons, a trade-off. The big point is that you have to be ready for your course to get going, full speed, first day of school, if you are in that first session, right? And if you're in that second session, you might be confused. You're like, first day of school, where's my class? Okay, but you have to keep your eye on the calendar because your course doesn't start on the first day, it starts halfway through the semester, right? Whenever that is, fall or spring. The starting and ending times are all specified on the George Fox Classes site through the registrar. We're going to put a link to that down below so that you can click on it, choose the drop-down options, and find your course and look at the dates, okay? Second, these courses function on what we call an asynchronous format. So you'd have synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous would be like Zoom class, like you show up at a certain time and you log in and so on. That's not this. This is not Zoom class, like you might remember from middle school or high school during COVID, maybe not fondly, I'm sure, not a great experience. What we're offering is actually totally different. We have very high production quality digital lectures for you to watch at your own pace or watch them multiple times. Take notes, you can pause, you can rewatch, which of course you can't do in person, so there's an exchange you make there, pros and cons. You still interact with classmates in the online format, most of whom would also be residential traditional students on campus, maybe just like you. There is a schedule of reading and assignments each week, but this is what asynchronous means. You can do the work on your own time, around your own schedule, on a weekly format. There are due dates each week, but they're flexible. Like for example, you could participate in this written discussion online in a small group before 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday, and then you do some other assignment or a quiz based on a reading by Friday at 11:59 p.m., and then that pattern would repeat. But there's no synchronous video session where you have to attend at any particular time. You do still have email and phone and Zoom, and in many cases in-person access to your professor whenever you need it. Very easy, okay? Third, We've been teaching in this 8-week online format for general education since 2010. I've been personally, as a leader, overseeing it since 2015. I have to say, overall summary, it works really well for students. For those who choose online, in the overwhelming majority of cases that I've tracked, that we've measured, it's a good learning experience. For schools of our type, we think we're the best at doing this asynchronous online format, so humbly. This offers our students, we think, huge flexibility. And our Be Known promise is real online and in person. You're gonna see that, I think, through the care we've taken to create video content for you and the way your instructor interacts with you. Fourth, we've had a major project going on at George Fox University and in my unit, George Fox Digital, over the past 5 years, which is comparing every online version of a course with every in-person version of that same course, every section. The grades students get, passes and fails, the evaluation results, other assessment and learning outcome data, everything. Here's what we found. In the majority of cases, online and in person are basically equivalent for students. Maybe that's a surprise, I don't know. It's an issue of schedule. It's an issue of flexibility and what a student prefers, or what is available at a given time, given your schedule needs. In a couple of cases, students actually seem to get better outcomes in certain courses online. In other cases, the course works better in person. If there was an online course that was underperforming or didn't work in the digital format, we would change it or we wouldn't be doing it. It's that simple. And that would also go for our traditional in-person courses. So continuous improvement is really our motto with this. We want you to learn. We want it to work. Finally, if you have any questions, contact your CAP coach or the registrar's office. They will get you sorted out. Welcome to George Fox University.